This video is the Dallas shooter, the dollar store shooter that went on a racist rant. And like I told y'all before, that elections are in 2024. Anytime, at least a year before the elections, the media is going to go racist crazy. You're going to see even the smallest black on black or white on black incident turn into international news because the Democrats control the media and they want your vote. And they know by studies, by stats, by professionals studying you, the same way they studied you when they put you in those projects and they wanted to see how you, if you act just like the mice when they put them in a maze where the mice lived on top of each other, and how they acted, and how they, after a while, the mice got violent towards each other. A lot of them killed each other off, and yeah, they're studying you. So let's get to the video.
I'm going to take you right now live to TK Waters giving an update on the deadly triple shooting at the Dollar General store.
Surveillance footage showing the shooter's movements, both at the Family Dollar and at Edward Waters University. I'll be sharing portions of that video footage with you shortly.
So the shooter went to two locations. He went to the college first, a black college, and then he got turned around. So then he decided, you know what, let me go to a place where there's no security. And that's when he went to the dollar store.
First, I'd like to detail the complete timeline of the newly discovered information pertaining to the shooter's movements earlier on Saturday before he committed these atrocities. On 8/26 of 2023, at 11:39 and 04 seconds, the suspect's vehicle was seen exiting Clay County. At 12:23 and 13 seconds, the suspect pulls into the Family Dollar located at 1282 Kings Road. At 12:24 and 15 seconds, the suspect exits his vehicle and enters the Family Dollar. At 12:29 and 54 seconds, the suspect exits the business and returns to his vehicle holding a small shopping bag and enters his vehicle. At 12:31 and 8 seconds, First Coast security vehicle enters the parking lot and parked in front of the business. At 12:31 and 20 seconds, the suspect exits his vehicle as FCS, or First Coast security, passes him and opens his rear hatch. Meaning, when I say his, I mean the suspect. At 12:32 and 35 seconds, the suspect removes what appears to be a small bag from the rear compartment, closes the hatch, and re-enters the driver's seat of his vehicle. At 12:36 and 43 seconds, the suspect opens the driver door.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, he breaking it down. My dude is breaking it down. He's like, at 12:45, at 12:46, at 12:40, at 1:30. Damn, brother, you doing a good job, man. Go ahead.
But remains inside of his vehicle. At 12:38 and 43 seconds, the suspect stays in his vehicle and closes the door back. At 12:39 and 08 seconds, the suspect backs out and leaves the parking lot. Note, First Coast security is still in the parking lot when the suspect leaves. At 12:40 and 57 seconds, the suspect turns from Myrtle Avenue to eastbound on Kings Road. Now I'm going to show you portions of the video of newly discovered surveillance footage which captured the shooter's movements at the Family Dollar and at Edward Waters University. Also, I'm going to show you previously unreleased footage from inside Dollar General. This footage shows Jacksonville Sheriff's officers inside the store after the shooter had begun his rampage. We also believe once those officers got inside is when that suspect decided to kill himself.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I hate to say this, but sometimes I be getting some good little items, candles and things like that. But I ain't going to the Family Dollar in a minute. I ain't going to Family Dollar in a minute. I'm staying far away from Family Dollar. Any store that got family in it, I ain't going. Because of karma. Because of the energy in the air right now. I ain't mess with it. If you want to go to Family Dollar, I'll be right here in the park lot peeping the scene. I'ma peep the scene. You going in and you risk your life for $1. I ain't risking my life for $1. I ain't risking my life for $1. I'll be at Walmart. Got Walmart at least is a big store. I could hide, I could jump, and I could skip. Look at it. Look at him. Loser. And you know guys like this, white boys like this, they at home all day playing video games. They on the internet. They got no girlfriend. It's no way this dude has a girlfriend. I could bet money that this dude don't have it. Because when you got a girlfriend, at least that girl will, even if you're thinking about doing violence towards somebody, that girl will touch you and caress you and calm you down. If you would have had some good sex the day before, them people will still be alive. I blame this whole situation on a lack of poom poom. I blame a poom poom for this whole situation. If there was one girl that gave him a chance, one girl that said, you know what? You ugly. You're kind of weird. I know you're a super loser, but I'll give you a chance. Maybe down there is very small, but I think I could work with it. I'm used to having small things. Those people would have been still alive. I know whoever's in that white van is probably thinking like, dang, I parked right next to this crazy mother. They probably at home right now watching this video. Like, man, I'm lucky. I parked right next to this crazy dude. Thank God I'm still alive. He's just saved. He knew what he was going to do. He saved dude in a black outfit life. He saved his life. He held the door open and let him go. He spared him. And you know why? If I'm not mistaken, that's a white boy he just let out. That's a white boy he just let out the store. He just let a white boy out the store because he knew he only came there to kill these black niggas.
That's the suspect there in the store with a mask on his face.
That tells you right there. His plan wasn't to kill himself. His plan was not to kill himself. There's no way he would put a mask on, hiding his identity, even though he's fat as hell and he's wearing the same Walmart shirt and shorts that he probably wear all the time. And he came to the store with his own car, I'm sure, a car connected to him. And he traveled there so all the street cameras saw him. Oh, he wasn't planning to kill himself. He's just an idiot. Oh, I think this is him at the college campus now. He's putting on his tactical vest. He's getting ready for action. I blame this on Call of Duty. I blame it on Call of Duty. What is called Warzone? I blame it on that. These dudes are sitting home all day playing Warzone so much they forget that they live in America, the land of the privileged, and you have white skin. It's nothing better than living in America and you have white skin. In my opinion, if you live in America and you have white skin, you are lucky. Even if you came from the bottom, you're still lucky. You're still able to poof. Not meaning that if you have skin of color, you can't. We all have our decisions in life. All I'm saying is that you got a little bump. You got a little bump if you got that white skin. Let's go back to this crazy. Daggone fly. Witness 1. Look at that. Witness 1. Police came. I think it's security. Yeah, I think that's security. It says public safety. I think that's security. They saw him. You see how he got in that car real quick? Because they're like, wait a minute, why is this dude putting on a bulletproof vest? He don't work here. what is this car right here just stalking everybody? This car is just like watching the scene. Who is this? Who is it? A regular person in the car? Is that security too? I don't know. What's going on? Oh, they was ready to bust his head open. When you see a tactical squad coming like that, yeah, they got the orders to kill. Facts. They got. Listen. Yeah, we're gonna take him out. And you know they've been waiting all year to take somebody out. They've been waiting all year. They're like, Johnny took somebody out last year. It's my turn.
So you notice the reaction, a gunshot rang out. They were taking cover. That's when we believe the suspect took his own life. So our agency will continue to diligently investigate these horrific crimes so that we can better understand both what happened. Likewise, I will continue to update the public on any developments in this investigation. While this is a dark time in Jacksonville's history, these senseless acts of violence do not define this great city or the people that live here. This person was not from Jacksonville. In this shadowed time, I am heartened by the unity, resilience, and resolve that our community has shown. I want to thank not only the people of Jacksonville, but people across the nation for outpouring of a love that you have shown our city and the strong support in our city while they hurt. Thank you for supporting the deceased victims and the loved ones. Hate has no place in Jacksonville, and I've said that several times, and I'll continue to say that. And based on the outpouring of support I've seen in the face of this tragedy, and I know that we are more connected than we are divided. Now I'll take any questions that you have.
Does it appear that he was going to take action at the Dollar Tree and the security guard there impeded that, or was he just stopping the shop?
When I'm looking at it, it doesn't appear to me that he wanted to face anyone that may cause him any issues. So it looks like he wanted to take action at the Family Dollar. That's what it looks like. And he did not, because I think he got impatient and got tired waiting.
So what did he buy there, or was it just a way to cover?
It's hard to tell. We don't know what he bought yet. The detectives are still going through all that stuff. This, like I said, this is unfolding. You know, they're unfolding all this information as the investigation continues to go on, and we're going to keep looking.
On the Dollar General, has that been turned back over to the business? Is it still actively a JSO scene at this point?
Do you guys know that? I'll get that answer for you, Scott. Okay. I'll get that for you.
And Sheriff, it appears obvious that he had already gotten back into his Honda by the time security showed up, so they didn't see the tactical vest, etc.
They did not. It doesn't appear they did. And I can tell you what helps me in this situation is that I don't believe, looking at that EWU was a target. You can see a vehicle, when you first start watching that vehicle, you can see a red vehicle sitting next to his vehicle. Two young African-American, looks like males, got in that vehicle as he was sitting there. So it gives me some comfort knowing or believing that based off what we saw, him stopping at the Family Dollar, him working at a Dollar Tree previously, and then him going to Dollar General, that was his intent the entire time. Why? Sorry.
The scene's been released.
Yeah. Why? That store? Still hard to tell. That scene has been released, Scott.
Any word on, it has been released. Any
Yes.
word on the manifesto? Is that something that would be released or not?
Yeah, it's going to take some time. So our FBI partners are going through that with a fine-tooth comb, as we are. We want to make sure that there's no other actors. We don't think that there are, but also chase the intelligence to make sure that there's nothing out there rising up from this. We don't think so, but my pledge to this community is to be as transparent as possible. So as soon as we get to a point where we can release that, we'll do it. It may take a week, may take 2 weeks. It's going to take a little while, but we plan to do that.
Yeah, a situation like this takes a while to investigate. It's maniac. I mean, it is what it is, man. But there's gonna be international news, even though it's a whole bunch of niggas in the hood killing themselves. Drive-bys, 5 people, 6 people dead in one drive-by. But this would be number one in the media. Yeah. Elections, yeah.
Pretty quickly on Saturday, you had said you felt that he appeared to have acted alone. Was the evidence? Is there a pretty preponderance of evidence that this was a kind of a lone wolf type thing?
Yeah. So there, in his writings, he indicated that he was by himself.
In his writings, well, he was an author. So funny. In his writings, what was he? What book he published? Book of Death?
He didn't, Scott. I'll tell you, he didn't like anyone. I mean.
What do you mean?
He didn't. I mean, he didn't like. You'll read. You read and you see things like. He may say that someone he was all right with, and then later on he'll say something disparaging about that group of people. He didn't like government. He didn't like left or right, if that's what we're talking about. He didn't like anything. So I'm sorry.
Sorry. Have you spoken with his parents?
The detectives have. The investigators have spoken with his parents.
You've been listening to Jacksonville Sheriff T.K. Waters adhering to his policy of more transparency, giving us more details about the timeline of Saturday's mass shooting. And we learned, and looking at the surveillance video, that the shooter went to the dollar store that wound up being the target, went to the dollar store, then went to Edward Waters University, then went back to the dollar store. And they're still trying to determine whether or not, why that transaction happened.
Yeah, lots of questions still on exactly what happened there, but you heard the sheriff answering questions and saying, again, want to be transparent. So even